Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Math 20-3, Midterm Review, Part 1B, Continuum of Surface Area and Volume Review. Now, question 4. Find the surface area of the sphere with a diameter of 7 centimeters. Round your answer to the nearest whole number. Now, a couple of things here. There's no picture because I'm being slightly evil, but you should know sphere. The next thing to note is the diameter 7, which gives me a radius r 3.5 centimeters. Half of 7 is 3.5. Now, here we also have to remember the formula sheet. And now you booby. I don't recall offhand, so let's go look up formulas. Now this is for sphere, now circle. So skip the circle one, keep on going. Sphere, sphere, sphere. Here we go. Surface area, 4 pi r squared. Here. So if you don't remember, that's fine. That's 4 times pi times 3.5 centimeters squared. Now, when I do it, 153.9 centimeters squared. And a couple of things. Double check my math because I'm old. And I can't do this in my head anymore. Secondly, notice it's centimeters squared, which means surface area. And it's set to the nearest whole number, so instead of one decimal place like I normally ask you to, it goes to the nearest whole number. I should go back and fix that. One of these days I will. Anyway. Next trick question. Andy has a glass cone and a glass cylinder with the same diameter and height. What's the volume of the cylinder if the cone is the volume of 148 cubic centimeters? Now, this one's a little confusing. But here's a cone, volume 148 centimeters cubed. And we have a glass cylinder. And I can't remember what poop this morning. Apologies. So we know we're doing the same. Yep. And notice height is the same for both of them. And diameter is the same for both. Oh, sorry, diameter, which means the radius is the same for both of them. Now, what's the volume of the cylinder? Well, here, what I'm trying to get you to do is look at the formulas. Volume for cylinder is 1/3 pi r squared h. Now, just double checking that because I'm old. Volume of cylinder sphere. Where is that? Somewhere here. How do you set that? Here, volume of cone, 1/3 area of base times height over pi r squared h. Now, volume of a, where are we? Volume of a, here we go. Volume area of base times height, presence in cylinders. Oh, here we go. Right that here. Pi r squared h. Now, how are these different? They both have a pi and pi r squared h, pi r squared h. They're different by the 1/3. So what's the difference? The 1/3 versus 1. So it's 3 times as much. So volume is 3 times 148 centimeters cubed, which is 444 centimeters cubed. Now that's evil to do, or sorry, not evil, that's hard to do if you don't know the formulas and the procedure. Okay? Now moving on. Grade about a new grain bin first part. The grain bin is in the shape of a cylinder with a cone at the top. The diameter of the bin is 18 feet. The cone at the top is the height of 5 feet and the cylinder is the height of 14 feet. What's the volume of the grain bin? Now, this is sneaky because it's a two-parter. You've got the cylinder right down below. Now this is 14 feet high. And the radius 9 feet. Okay? And on top of that is this cone, height 5. Not close to scale, is it? No. Oh. And the same radius is 9 feet. So, volume of the cone, 1/3 pi r squared h, 1/3 times pi. The radius is 9 feet. The height is 5 feet. So, grab Mr. Calculator. 1/3 times pi times 9 squared times 5. Mr. Calculator spit out 424.1 feet cubed. Now, I'm going to ask you to double check those numbers because, yeah. Actually, we'll do it in a moment. The volume for the cylinder, well, the formula is pi r squared h. So this is pi. Now here the radius is 9 feet times the height of 14 feet. So I got the volume of 3,562.6 feet cubed. Now, I want you guys to have a calculator and double check these numbers. Yes, you show me you're pretty good at this, but still, I need my total 424.1 feet cubed plus 3,562.6 feet cubed. Total volume of 3987.7 cubic feet. I certainly hope it is. All right. Please double check my numbers. Getting old. So pause the recording, check. When you know they're right, keep on going. All right, I'm going. If a bushel of grain equals 1.2445 cubic feet, what's the capacity of the grain in bushels? More unit conversion. Well, we just said the volume is 3987.7 feet cubed. Now we're converting that to bushels. So it's 1 bushel. 1.2445 cubed. So, and just to remind you how to do this, 39. Oh, come on. Don't we do poopy head? Be like that. People watch. 3987.7 feet, cubic feet, times 1 divided by 1.2445 equals 3204. 3204. Okay, so it's 3204. Okay, so that's basic unit conversion. That's something you should remember how to do. Alright? Good. Now, moving on, last question. In volume and surface area. The famous Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas is a square pyramid that's the base of 183 meters by 183 meters and a height of 111 meters. What's the volume of the Luxor Hotel to the nearest whole number? Now, there's a base of 183 meters, 183 meters, and the height, 111. Is that the slant height or the height height? It's the height height. Okay. So what's the volume of the Luxor Hotel to the nearest whole number? Okay, the volume of the pyramid, 1/3 area base times height. And let's double check the formulas. Angular defined capacity for prism. Angular prism, where is that? Somewhere here should be prism. Here, prism's a cylinder, rectangular prism, cylinder, pyramid, here we go. 1/3 area base times height, 1/3 s squared h. That s is side length. I'm not sure where I can fix that. That's side length, not side height. So, 1/3 length, we call it times width times height. 1/3, 3 meters, 3 meters, and then 11 meters. Now, the volume for that, I plug the numbers in. I got 1,239,093 meters cubed. I'll let you guys don't use commas. I'll use spaces. I stopped using commas. Anyway, so it's like that. 1,239,093 cubic meters. Right? Now that's it for volume and surface area review. Any questions? Shoot me an email. Otherwise, good luck. Go on to the next slide. Do the practice questions and go on to the next.